All right, nearly 3 years of COVID and the face and culture of the Australia workforce has experienced a remarkable shake-up, some for the better, most for the worse. Whether it be border bans, working from home, the great resignation, or what do they call it now, quiet quitting, Australians and their attitudes to work have faced an unprecedented reckoning. Now, as a nation, we have 480,000 job vacancies across all industries. There's disruption at airports, smaller logistics centres, even your local cafes having to close or work with fewer patrons because of a lack of staff. Disappointingly, despite a record low unemployment rate of 3.4%, we still have almost 500,000 Aussies on the dole on JobSeeker. As I've argued here on countless occasions, there's one simple way to help bridge the gap: allow pensioners to work and earn more than the tiny allocation of $300 extra a fortnight without them being penalised part of their pension. Dean Smith is a Liberal Senator for WA, and he is another MP driving this concept significantly. Dean, welcome to Credlin. You currently have a private member's bill up in the Senate. Well done for that. It aims to help get pensioners back into the workforce. Explain to our viewers why it's financially unviable for pensioners to work more now.
Well, Chris, the most important issues facing our country are twofold. One is the tremendous labour shortages that are being felt, whether you're in our cities or in our country towns. And the second issue, of course, is the rising cost of living. What this private senator's bill seeks to do is provide a remedy to both of those issues. At the moment, aged pensioners and veteran pensioners can earn up to $300 a fortnight through the work bonus scheme without adversely affecting their pension. Peter Dutton announced in June. I introduced into the Senate at the beginning of August a bill which would allow aged pensioners and veterans to earn twice as much, rising from $300 a fortnight to $600 a fortnight. And just think about that for a moment. For a couple, that would allow them to earn up to $1,200 a fortnight without facing any reduction in their pension. This is an immediate win-win solution, which is before the Parliament now.
So we're talking here about getting older Australians, perhaps only recently retired, and only those who want to work, of course, to help plug some of these many workforce gaps. Dean, I reckon this is a no-brainer. They say idle cost $154 million off the bat. You're going to get that back in the revenue you get from tax and the extra GDP that's included because you're going to make businesses more productive.
That's exactly right, Chris. So what's happening at the moment is that coalition senators are encouraging Labor senators to have a committee inquiry specifically into this bill next week before Labor's Job Summit, so that those people who doubt how beneficial this will be can put their position in front of people like myself and argue their case. But we are particularly interested in wanting to hear from the National Farmers Federation, from mining companies, from small business organisations, because they are feeling the immediate real costs of not having access to labour. And I agree with Alistair's comment. This is not a skills crisis, this is a labour crisis.
Yeah.
And here is an immediate solution that Anthony Albanese and Jim Chalmers could give the tick to tonight, and in 2 weeks' time we would have those aged pensioners who want to, free choice is very important, those veterans who are on pensions, free choice to re-enter the workforce and do a variety of jobs. And what's really powerful, I think, about this, Chris, is this is an immediate answer to labour shortages, not just in Melbourne or in Perth or in Sydney, but in Kununurra and in Esperance and in Mackay across our country.
Yep. You and people like myself and others need to get those sectors, the leaders of those sectors, off their backside to make this happen. Now, the Treasurer and the Prime Minister are showing, I think, a sincere interest in this concept. Will it gain support at next week's Job Summit, and will it happen, Dean?
Let's hope it does, because Australian small businesses can no longer afford to wait for an answer to the labour shortages that they're facing now. This is a win-win solution. Now, to be fair to Labor, they've not yet ruled it out.
No.
So let's rule it in as soon as possible, so people can have the security of knowing that they can get labour, they can keep their businesses open, and the economy can go from strength to strength.
Go hard. Dean Smith, thank you very much for your time.